Hello everybody and welcome back to another live stream by me, Bloot084 Art and Games. You're here on my YouTube channel and we are live. If you're new then and you don't know what's going on with Inktober, Inktober is a challenge that is a prompt every single day where you use a ink pen and you do a sketch from that prompt every single day of October. Normally, you would not use a sketch. You wouldn't do a sketch. I mean, he's changed the organizer of it has changed the thing of it for now, but you can put a sketch if you wish. I generally don't. I usually only get one single ink pen, maybe a few Copic markers for a bit of shade, and then draw on that as it goes. So I draw on a piece of paper, generally A4. I keep it kind of small. I've never gone any smaller than that. A lot of people get little books and then do a little doodle. I try to keep to A4 and do something, either something from a reference that goes along with the prompt word of the day. And today's word is scrape. I thought it was scrap, so I had loads of ideas of doing iron giant in my head and how I can do the scrap. We're sitting in scrap, but it's not scrap, it is scrape. Because I'm dyslexic, my brain was like, yeah, that's scrap, that's scrap, that's scrap. Then I looked online and for some references, and it came up with scrape. So I've gone and changed my whole thing of how to do it, or what I was going to do. So I've come up with a scrape. Now I'm thinking either somebody scraping somebody's back, or a scrape of a car, or something in that kind of like a way. But I've literally come up with the first few minutes, looked at a few references and gone, what shall I do? I don't know what to do next. I have got somebody that's trying to join. I'm not sure if they have joined. I think they have, because there's somebody watching now. Because normally, if you guys are watching live, you can leave a comment. If you don't know how to comment, message me and I'll tell you how to do that here. But other than that, it's just you and me at the minute. So yeah, do you want me to explain anything before I carry on and get into the app that I'll be doing? If you're watching this one back, guys, the app that I'm going to be using today, because I'm not going to be doing it in traditional fashion with one pen and paper, I am going to be using my UG tablet, one here, which you put on the desk, and it is basically like an A4 piece of paper. And I got my pen, which I will then draw freehand. As I like to do, I like to challenge myself, and this year I thought I'd challenge myself. I think I will. I am challenging myself to do digital art and digital freehand, whereas normally I'd get a reference and then do my digital work over that. Something I've drawn on a piece of paper and then took it into the Critter, which you'll be seeing in a minute. Critter is a free app if you have a PC or tablet, or I think you can get it on. No, you can't get it on your phone. So you can get it on your tablet, and you can get it on any PC or anything that does support art programs. Again, it's free, and it's just basically like using Photoshop. Julie, yes, you've got it. I saw your comment there. I'm going to go slip into Critter now, so let's quickly go there because you don't want to see my ugly face for too long. So we've gone into Critter. Now this is a program that again, it's like Photoshop. You can do pretty much anything you can think of in here. You can do a lot of digital artwork. Let me move stuff around so you can actually see that there. You got the tools at the bottom. These tools here, I won't be using any of these tools here because these are inking tools, but they are not the right kind of inking tools I want to use. They're not really that inky. So instead of going down through all the lists that you do have, I'm going to go straight to what I'm going to be using, which is my inking tools. You've got your ink brush tool here, and then you've got your ink brush. So if you're going to do like wet ink brush, That's what that tool is for, and that's what I'll be using for shading. I will not be using the eraser. I may occasionally press the back button or undo. That is because I keep forgetting I can't do that. As I'm trying to keep to the rules as best as possible. I'm not going to be using the eraser tool here. I will be using this fountain pen as well. But what I mainly will be using to do most of the artwork will be this brush pen here. I may occasionally use some of... No, I pulled the wrong thing. Be using some of the tools over here as well on the side for the circle tool, if I so need them, or the straight line tool. But I don't think I'm going to be using many straight lines in this one today, or any of these tools. So more likely I'll forget all about those ones today, and only stick to the ones in the bottom corner. If you are familiar with any sort of digital artwork, you'll know you get layers, and I'll be using only 2 layers today. Obviously, if it was a piece of paper, I wouldn't be using any layers whatsoever, but you would still layer things if you were drawing or painting or something like that. So say the first layer would be your pencil sketch, the next layer would be your ink, and the next layer would be your colour. That's the kind of idea that you get with the digital artwork. Same thing here. If I was doing normally, I would do a sketch with a bit of pencil in this app, but I'm only sticking to ink today. So again, no erasing, just inking and seeing what I can actually get drawn today. Have you got any requests for music there, Julie? I will. I've got to keep it copyright free, so no high pop or rock or anything that you would think that thing. But like a genre, it's like a bit of rock. Do you want a bit of synth wave? That's generally what I listen to draw with. But if you've got a request, please let me know. While I quickly have a look at some of these references, because I don't know what I'm drawing today, because it's literally 5 minutes before I started. Had to rethink what to do. Yes? No? There's a slight delay, so you may... Yeah, we go. Left field? Left field? Is that a genre of music? I've never heard of left field before. Left field. I'm going to type that in YouTube and see what comes up. If it's left field pulse, if I can get some copyright free on that, because it may give me a massive copyright strike and it'll knock my stream out and give me a block for the next month. I don't want that to happen. Let me look. Oh, deep house. Ah, right. We're on the same wavelength. That's some decent. Is that a playlist? Is it a playlist? Yes, copyright free. This kind of music.
I want to show you the perfect tool.
There will be a few adverts. I do apologise for that. Yeah. It's very similar to what I would listen to. Yeah, it is a genre, sort of. Or say type of music. It's good, I like it. Kind of like Daft Punky. probably gonna get double sounds. I'm gonna have to listen, turn my microphone off in a minute, but I will still answer those comments. But if I don't answer them straight away, that is because I am concentrating. Same area. There is a slight delay, so with the comments and me actually streaming out, I think it's like a 60-second delay. So yeah, that's what might happen. I'm just literally faffing around at the minute, trying to get my reference up, and then I will get on, because I won't be able to see comments and my reference at the same time. So give me a moment. Oh no, just make that bigger. I don't want that. Yeah, made it bigger. Give me a second. Open it, you stupid machine. Yeah, it's just gonna make it bigger. Whatever. Like I said, I may not see your comments straight away, because I've got to look at my reference, and I've obviously got to focus on what I'm drawing. Be more than welcome to keeping up keeping up the chat, and I will keep going, because I've got a image in mind. It's a bit rude, but it should be okay for YouTube. There is a little bit of nakedness, but nothing too risque. How I'm going to do that, I don't know. I might turn the hands into a zombie. The image that I'm looking at, you'll yeah. Well, like I said, I need to listen to something. I need to turn the mic off. So I'm going to turn the mic off so you don't get double sound. So when I'm listening to my music, you don't have it. It's like a double echo, and nobody likes to hear the double echo. So I'm going to turn the music up ever so slightly more for you. So you've got something to listen to while I doodle. Let's get on with today's story. Gonna get on with today's illustration. Today's word is for day 18 is scrape, not scrap.
Download a trading account that's as portable as your
Pause for adverts. Hope you get the idea of what I'm actually doing. Can't see obviously what I've just drawn. You have no idea what I'm drawing, but we are getting there. Do you get what I'm getting at? Yeah or no. I am going to do somebody holding, doing a back. Somebody scraping. I don't know if I want to put zombies or like really long nails scraping the back of this gentleman. Try to put a muscle structure in there because I'm freehanding it without some sort of reference. I don't know. I hate it already, but yeah, I don't know what's going on. I've got a reference that I'm using, but the thing that I'm drawing is, I think it's a little bit disproportionate. I don't know. I'm just having a sip of my tea, a sip of my coffee even, and having to think where I can put the rest of the body, because I'm trying to make him muscular, but his head's looking a lot bigger than his friggin' hands. Or his arm, no, his hands and the head are alright, it's the arms, they're in the wrong blooming shape, they're in the wrong place for me, because I want to do a lot bigger back, here than I'm actually going to be able to do, because right here would be roughly his waist, and then those hands will be here, but I think I'm going to have to widen his chest a little bit. But I suppose I could stretch him a little. See if I can stretch that. Makes it any better. No, he just looks stretched now. Does that look any better? Still, his arms are still looking a bit too small. I just think I've just drawn the arms too small. Let me know in the comments, what do you think? Let me have a think while I stare at this and go, oh my god, what have I done wrong? Let me know what you think of this. Yeah, you say the pen is strong, but the pencil would allow me to do the construction. Yep, totally agree with you. Normally I would do a pencil, or I would have already done a pencil sketch and then blocked it out, inked it on here. I can't actually use a pencil because it's Inktober, and the whole idea of Inktober is only use ink and only do what you do. no kind of like sketching, no kind of like pre-work. You've just got to see where your skill level lays with your ink pen or ink brush or whatever ink you're using at the time. You can use every kind of ink, but yeah, this is where my skill level is, where I'm drawing on doing it digitally. If I was doing this pencil or pen, I would be miles better. But it's a new platform for me. So again, I was trying to change I was trying to challenge myself to see if I could do freehand sketching all this month with ink in a digital form. But yeah, pencil would be a lot easier if I could use it right now. And if I could just block everything out and put everything in its right place, I would have. This is what I mean. Yeah, don't worry about that. Not many people know about Inktober and the rules of it. If you're in the art community or in this community of art people, you would have obviously known about it. I could have told you a little bit more if I had a bit more time. But yeah, I've got plenty of time. But I just want to get on with the drawing. I've got, like I said, I might need to make his chest a bit wider as I go down. Well, sorry, it's not his chest or his back a bit wider. Because obviously he's facing away from us. But I got his other hands. Hands are normally alright with me, but I normally draw them a bit bigger. He's just looking really unproportionate at the minute. But whatever. It's better than what I drew yesterday. Oh my god. You know that salt meme? That was horrendous. That looked really bad. It ended up looking like Hitler, which I obviously didn't mean to, but the more I look at it, it's just like, oh no, just let me have my pen and paper back, please. But I'm trying to do this. I do these for customers and commissions. But obviously, if I was doing it that way, I would have sketched it and then drew it and then inked it and done it on here to put onto a poster or cup or background, whatever whatever people want. I don't think I could sculpt this very easily, but it would probably take me a good month or so to sculpt something like this without a polymer clay. Right, I think I'll turn the mic back off and get back to this horrendous drawing. Sorry guys, but some reason I can't put any more lines on this. It won't let me. It won't let me draw. I have no idea what I've pressed. I might have pressed something on the actual tablet and not realised. But no, it's not. It's not letting me put anything down. And I'm definitely trying. So, and it's not to do with the pressure sensitivity. I think it's freaked out when I've tried to print those really dark lines and pressed backspace too much. Yeah, it's something's gone wrong with it. So give me a second while I save and reload this page. Just gonna save this a second. Waiting for operation to complete. Right. Okay. Yeah, it's freaked out. It's not even gonna let me save. This doesn't happen often, and I'm not happy about it because I got pretty far. But what should happen is the program will save what I've done, like automatic save. It might go back a few pages, but or a few lines, but I don't think that's gonna be a bad thing. But it's a pain in the ass that I've got to close this and open it again. So I'm going to quickly save it. Dating. Scrape. I wish it was scrap because I had so many ideas for scrap, but it's scrape. I'm just going to quickly save this if you'll let me. There we go. Now you can't see anything that's popping up because I've got rid of all of that, but it is trying to save at the minute, and it's not doing anything. So I'm going to have to close this and then come back. Hopefully, fingers crossed, it's actually going to save this. But let's close this minute. I don't know what's gone on with it. I have no idea what's gone wrong. So give me a minute while I close this. Pain in the ass. It will not. Will not let me save. I'm just going to go at 00 for now. Oh, there, yeah, it's because I pressed backspace, I just mashed backspace or undo. So I was trying to get rid of that hand that I did at the bottom. What's the idea is that somebody be scraping his back. I was gonna do maybe like a zombie type thing. He's gashed a load of holes out his back. But it's not letting me draw anything else. It's not even closing now, so I'm going to have to it's not going to let me save. Normally auto saves at a certain point. These black lines really freaked it out. This is the first time that Critters had a problem. Maybe it's because I've got too many other pages open. I don't think that's that. It's not normally that though. But it is not. It's not playing ball. Please select location where you're here. Save. So not only can't save it as a. Oh. Why do you have to be a pain? It's not letting me save it. I don't want to stop here. I mean, it's not letting me save it, so I don't know what to do. And call it 00 again. Try and save it. No, I'm just gonna have to wait, I guess, if it will do anything. No, I don't know what to do, other than just close it down and start again, I guess. I'll just close it down. Let's say no to saving. It's not even going to close. Right, let's load that back up again. I really hope I haven't lost everything there. That did take me quite a bit of time just to get those muscle structures in, but I wasn't completely happy with it. So, is it a total bad thing? I don't know. This will be the first time it's ever happened. Like I said, it's the first time it's ever happened to me. Well, it's the first time it's closed. It's not wanting me to draw anything anyway. And it hasn't saved it. It hasn't saved it. What a pain in the arse. Ah. Okay. Those don't press undo then. Or don't match undo. Normally it just takes away what I want to get rid of. Means I've got to start again. I just want to quickly check if it did anything. Sometimes it gives a temporary file. No, it's not giving me a temporary file. Oh, lovely. Right, okay, well, guess we'll start again. Same thing, same idea. That's not what I want to do. Same idea. A4, right in the title, up the top, and start all over again. Day 18. What was it? Scrape. I am not happy. Well, I guess it gives me another go to try and do that muscle structure in the right position. Put those hands in the right place. Man! Okay, I'm going to take a lot of time to get back to where I was, so give me as much time as humanly possible, but otherwise I can turn the mic off. Oh, turned it off too quickly then. Turn it off and then get on with what I got to get on with. Sorry guys.
Are your team's work priorities not quite lining up? With Asana, you've got a winning combination. Organize your team's tasks and projects so you can see every detail clearly and
Hi, my name is Alina, and
Okay, so I've got as much as I was before. The arms still look absolutely horrendous. I got a feeling I'm just gonna have to like go with that'll do for now. It's the image that I'm trying to draw. I'm gonna draw faff around with those fingers at the hands at the bottom because it's trying to like scrape at the thing. I think I'm gonna put nails on there and then show the scrapes coming from those nails. And as I'm thinking about this, I could have just done Wolverine, as he's quite popular at the minute, but I didn't want to just go with everything everybody knows. I wanted to draw something out of my comfort zone and try and do semi-lifelike, because I am practicing a little bit with that. I've kind of almost nearly mastered it on paper, but digitally not so much, as you can see. But I got an idea where everything should be going, and to be honest with you, that's good enough for me. Is it good enough for you? I don't know. But yeah, I'm kind of happy with the way it's turning out. I'm gonna kind of like I said, leave the body shape there. There's not much I can do with it. I can come back after Inktober and change things where I want to change it and put things a bit more perspective. But obviously, I'm not finished with the illustration yet. There's still those scrapes that I've got put on, and the more detail into the hands. But yeah, I'm kind of like I'm fine with that. The way it's looking, it's a free-handed sketch. So that's it's what I aim to do, which is the whole idea of Inktober, with just using ink and just seeing where your skills lay. If again this is on paper, I would have done a hell of a lot better job. But I'm on a digital pad, and it's a learning curve. You know, it's all a learning curve. If I get it wrong, it doesn't matter if I get it wrong. It's wabby dabby, as Jazzo said in one of his art challenges before. You have a dabble and then you have a dive. This is basically a dabble. What I can do with human body or human shapes. Generally a human shape, if I was drawing it, he would have a t-shirt on. So you wouldn't see any of that. I mean, I could have put a t-shirt on there, and then had the scrapes, but they would be more rips. You know, they wouldn't be a scrape, they would be a rip. So the scrapes would be on the skin. Again, if I was doing this and it was like a werewolf ripping at clothing, then I would put a t-shirt on and just do the rips, and then not worry about any muscle structure whatsoever. But it is, like I said, it's something I'm pushing myself out of my comfort zone, which I don't generally like to do, but I thought I'd push myself as it is a challenge, so I've challenged myself. But yeah, I've got a little bit more detail to do. Let me know what you think of it is so far. I'm not going to be colouring this one. I might put a bit of shading in just to like highlight a few areas. But after what happened with the computer a minute ago, where it crashed when I started using a specific tool and tried to use the back tool, I'm kind of like worrying whether it's going to stay. I'm going to quickly save it now, so if it breaks and crashes, then I at least got this to work from. But yeah, whatever. Yeah, I'm happy with the way that's turning out. It's wabby dabby. Right, I am done. This is as far as I would like to go with this picture. As always, a bit of shading covers up a world of hurt, and I have obviously changed it from just a normal man to mid-change werewolf, shall we say? The hands are, I'm going to say, werewolfed as well, and it looks a lot better than I was expecting it to. I'm kind of glad, to be honest with you, that the computer decided to crash, because I have liked the second draft of this one. Hopefully you have too as well, guys. And as always, if you do like this one, do not forget to leave a thumbs up on today's stream, and hit that subscribe button, ding the bell for notifications on what's coming up from tomorrow on day 19, because day 18 and the word scrape is complete and finished. I'm kind of feeling less stressed out because of the way this has turned out. Hopefully you have enjoyed this one. Again, I do apologise that I had to start again, but I think the second draft has actually worked out in my benefits. So I'm going to say thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye for now.